toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end, can catch the football and make big plays.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Gets it out fast. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Notre Dame right back to the line. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Looking left. It's caught. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
This time they'll go to the running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Rocket. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Kansas State's offense will get the ball for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these 2 running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Right on the money. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 15. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Looking deep. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Carr. Unloads it left. Snagged on the outside, it's Fields. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. They're going to run it. Breaks the tackle. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Quick handoff. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The
that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lott. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That brings him to within 1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. They're trailing by just 4 to Eastern Michigan. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's got it on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Johnson looking to throw. Finds the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It's reverse. And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock him down for a loss. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the big fella. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. They boot it away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Powers through the defender. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Dropping back, it's Carr. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. Pass interference. Defense. How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Quarterback quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to turning it on. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play-action fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The kick is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Carr. Fires to the big fella. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. Notre Dame right back to the line. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
They'll run play action. He makes a catch. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not, and if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Irish! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Let's take a wide view for a second of Kansas State. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. They'll move the wide receiver. Johnson wants to throw it. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football.
A designed run for the quarterback.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio State. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
The give on the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Bradley. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Wildcats are flying down the field. Johnson looking to throw. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Complete to start this drive. Now on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's locked. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Fields. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man, it's Fields. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leads it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. On the run, it's Edwards. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Johnson wants to throw it. Buys a little extra time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Bradley. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. Gives it on the option. Runs through the tackle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Here come the Irish back on offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Caught behind the line. It's Love. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. To the air, it's Carr. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. The give to the back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Off the RPO complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking for the score. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas A&M overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from College Station, these Aggies got to be thrilled with this result. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Here's a heat. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game. So we're starting to get late. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the battle. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Got some room in to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll give it to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Carr. Get it out on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Fields. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lockett. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Rides to back and leaves it. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Bradley. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Oh, better look out. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for the offense. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And some room to work. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here come the Irish, back on offense. The give to the single back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it, and he had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Notre Dame right back to the line. It's a draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Fires to the big fella. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Brown. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Bradley. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Pressure coming. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. And man, has old Uncle Mo swung on their side, Jesse.
And this offense is feeling it too. They've made some big plays now, David. They're trying to make just a few more to come back and win this game.
Unbelievable. Down by so many now within a possession, and you got the ball. Keep the mojo going.
Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Backed up now. Here's second and long. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And guys, they've taken the lead, and now the stage is set for the end of this one. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bradley. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.